What's happening, everybody? A little bit different style of a video today. I'm kind of just here sitting in my living room, and I wanted to make this video because I want to talk about something. It's something that I see on every single one of my videos. At least one comment on every single video that I make, and it always has to do with motivation. Some sort of, how do you get motivated? I was motivated, but I'm not motivated anymore. How do I get motivated again? And I wanted to just really focus on kind of that last portion because I feel like everyone has spurts of motivation every now and then. Everyone kind of gets motivated and then maybe it falls off. For some, it may happen quicker than others. For some people, they may feel motivated and a few minutes later, they're like, you know what? That pizza sounds a lot better than the gym. I wanted to really just go over how getting unmotivated and feeling not motivated to do something is absolutely normal. Nothing is wrong with you. And I say that because that was something that I used to think. I used to ask myself, I used to look at people on Instagram and on YouTube and say, how do these people continue to do this? You know, because before I made my YouTube channel, 3-4 years ago, I had my own time where I was not feeling motivated to keep doing what I was doing. And I had my time where I wanted to quit and I did backtrack a lot and I just wasn't happy with what I was doing and what was happening and the progress that I was making. So I was like, what are these people doing that they're able to do this day after day after day? How I've only been doing this for like a year at the time. How can these people be doing this for 10, 12, 15 years and they're still doing it? And that's the main thing that I really wanted to talk about in this video, because if you feel like you have lost motivation, that's normal. And for you to look at anyone else and see anyone else's Instagram or anyone else's YouTube videos and then be like, wow, that person probably never messes up, is absolutely wrong. Because every single person that you follow, including myself, we all have bad days. Anyone that you see post on Instagram that their whole feed is just like, everything is super every day. It's a show. No one wants to go onto their Instagram and put something where they're like, man, I hate my life. This happened, this happened, this happened. I'm miserable. Because no one would want to follow that. So no one's gonna go and put how miserable they are. They may be miserable, but they're gonna post about how thrilling their week was and how much stuff they did and all that kind of good stuff, because it's how social media works. And it's not an awful thing because, you know, people go onto their social media to be happy and see other people happy, you know, stuff like that. So I try my best to be as real with you guys as I can in all my videos, and if I haven't portrayed that, I mean, I have to let you know, I myself do not feel motivated every single day. And that's a huge thing that I want to bring up, is that even though I don't feel motivated, even though I don't feel like doing a lot of the things that I do, I still push myself to do it, and it's not through motivation. Because if you rely only on feeling motivated to do something that in the future is going to make you happier, it's going to be very difficult for you to continue trying to do that certain thing, because all you do is rely on the feeling of motivation. So I've talked about how motivation in general is a great thing. To feel motivated to go do something and have like a constant feeling of just like, yes, I want to do this is great, because it will push you and make you want to continue doing whatever you're doing. But you have to realize that no one, and I mean this, absolutely no one that you follow is going to feel fantastic and portray what they say they are portraying on their social media. So I wanted to talk about that just because, like I said, I personally was always asking, man, how do these people keep doing this? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Nothing was wrong with me. Everyone loses motivation. Everyone loses that drive to just want to get out of bed some mornings. And it's normal. And you have to know that it's okay, but you have to find a different source to push yourself to do something. And I've talked about determination. You know, you're just so determined that no matter what, it doesn't matter how you feel, you're determined to push yourself and continue doing what you want to do. You want something so badly, you want to reach a goal so badly, it doesn't matter how you feel, you're doing whatever is necessary to continue reaching that goal. Motivation I could honestly sit here and talk on a video about motivation for hours and hours and hours, and there's probably several things that I wanted to say about motivating and feeling motivated and all that kind of stuff, but the biggest thing you have to realize is that it is normal for you to lose motivation. It's fine, but you still need to find it's so hard to put this into words. I find myself trying to ask myself, what do I need to say for people to understand? And I guess something that I could say is like, when you wake up in the morning, and for the first half of the week, every morning you woke up and you were feeling it, you wanted to go. But let's say it's Thursday. Half the week is going by, and you wake up, and maybe you just felt like you were putting in so much effort, but you just aren't seeing the results. So Thursday you woke up and you're like, I'm not feeling this anymore. I've been working my butt off for the first half of this week, but I'm not seeing what the results that I want to see. So I just don't feel like going. I don't feel motivated to go anymore. I'm just gonna stay in and sleep. And that is where you have to realize the way you're thinking. Realize that if you do continue, you will continue to see results. And you just have to force yourself, because you are so determined and you want to reach a goal so badly. You force yourself, you throw the covers out, you get up, and you go do what you continue to do the first half of that week. And then every time you feel that way, that Thursday morning kind of way, you get up and you go. I hope this video made sense to you guys. And like I said, motivation, I'm telling you, I see it, it's 80% of my comments. If I could take all of my comments on all my videos, I would probably say 80% of them has to do with someone saying, I'm not motivated, motivation, something about motivation. And we have to realize, and a video that I highly suggest you go watch is I will link it. I forgot what I titled it, so I'll put a picture of it right here. It's a black and white series video, kind of like this one, but it's in black and white, where I just talk about something. And I wanted to make this video where I could just talk about something, but a little bit different format, where it's not as formal as I usually do with, lighting and all kinds of, more of a fancy camera. I'm using my small camera right now, so hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know what you think down below. If you are still watching and you enjoy the video, please do me a favor, go on down, drop a like on the video. It really helps me out. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.